down here on the grid. Ariotti grabbing the pole. They've 18.748. Congratulations to him for that. Only 1/1000th of a second separating him and Femi. So pretty cool. Femi in second. Oh, doggone it. I can't believe I just did that. Justin Lisenby in third. Jared Darling will start fourth. Daniel Falkingham fifth. Jason Jacoby sixth. Nate Stewart seventh. Terrell Baker back to eighth place. Tommy Gossett ninth. And Scott Rambler rounds out the top 10. Joseph.
Zoltan Herzeg starts 11th. Cody Miller will start 12th. And row number 7, we got Caden Henry starting 13th and Sean Williams starting 14th. Row number 8 is Tony Hilbrand starting 15th. Matt Hummel starting 16th. Row number 9, we have James Colabali, who took the last qualifying time, starting 17th. And Bobby Cheney will start 18th. And then Anthony Emery will start 19th. And Spencer Owens will round out the top 20. Rudy?
All right, Tom Mercier, 21st. Justin Gable, 22nd. Malad Radman, 23rd. Don Berry way back in 24th. Elijah Grassi at 25th. Scott Schuer, 26th. Patrick Colby in 27th. Taylor Fry, 28th. Guess that rounds out the field. Taylor Fry living up to his name there. Professional back marker.
Yeah. Oh man, we are going short track racing tonight here at the Paperclip. I want everybody in chat right now, take a guess, how many cautions do you think we're going to have tonight? It's a fun game. Whoever's the closest or actually gets it right. Because I feel we're going to have quite a bit of cautions tonight. But who knows? These guys could surprise us. We may not.
Yeah, I think you said you were going to give away free tickets to Hawaii or something, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I'll tell you what, maybe a trip to my house.
Yeah.
Well, these guys get 2 pace laps at this short track, so they still got a little bit of time here. But 28 drivers, that's a good field for Martinsville.
Yep.
Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, I have seen full fields at this track, and believe me, it's not fun because by the time they get the green, the last place car is just going out of turn 2. You know?
Well, they just got the one to go signal, which means we will go green next time by.
Well, get them going here, Joseph.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 200 laps here at Martinsville Speedway. 28 drivers. It's going to be a lot of action here, a lot of bumping and banging, maybe some tempers flying. Here we go. The green flag is in the air, and we are underway here at Martinsville Speedway. How about Ariotti clearing Femi a lap for that race lead? Here comes Justin Lisenby now making the pass, and he's going to clear Femi. Oh, how about the crossover move?
Yeah, Femi takes it right in there. Boy, he drove it into the corner pretty hard. I don't think he appreciated Justin getting by him that quick, you know?
He's like, look, it's only lap 1. You ain't going to make it easy on me right now.
That's right. Falkingham up to 4th. And boy, he's got a lot of company. Femi did complete that pass on Lisenby. And that was probably a good thing that they got that settled because Ariotti would have just kept pulling away.
And you definitely want to be on that bottom lane. I mean, you could possibly make the outside lane work, but right, I know the preferred lane around this racetrack is getting that bottom lane. We got trouble back there behind. Who's that around? Scott Rambler, Cody Miller's involved. They're all in the infield. No caution. There it is. There's the caution.
Yep.
Scott Rambler involved.
Let's go check it out here and see what happened to Scott.
I think the first one that actually got turned was Caden Henry, so I focus on him.
Caden?
They were
okay.
they were actually 3 wide coming off 2 with Terrell Baker in the middle of it.
Oh, Rambler's right there with him, so... Oh yeah, Terrell Baker. Oh man.
Oh yeah, you see that right there?
Yeah.
Scott Rambler and Terrell Baker made contact, and that
Man.
sent Scott Rambler back down into Caden Henry, and just nowhere for Cody Miller to go. Justin Gable also got a piece of it as well.
Dang. Well, first caution out on lap 8 or lap 5, excuse me, lap 8.
Wow, look at that. We're already seeing some takers. Ariati, one of them, Femi Olat, and Daniel Falkiam, Jason Jacoby, they stayed out, along with Jared Darling, Nate Stewart. But we got several cars actually coming down pit road, probably playing a different strategy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think tires are going to be a big thing here tonight. You know, this short track's going to really grind that rubber off of them tires. So you got to really kind of keep fresh tires under you. And Ariati might have got snookered on that a little bit. He probably thought everybody was going to come in, but they didn't. Looks like the top 9 stayed out, or top 10. Top 9. Top 9 stayed out. Not bad. 8. Patrick Colby did come. Bobby Cheney, the last one. And the first one, looks like Ariati's going to be the first one to come around and be off pit road first. He'll be restarting in 9th place. Well, I don't know about getting interviews in tonight, Joseph, but if we're going to do them, we're going to have to do them quick.
Well, I believe this would be the one to go signal here, so I don't think we got time right now, but we should see by the next caution. If I know we're going to get another caution, that's for sure. But,
oh, yeah.
Yep, these guys, they
didn't get the one to go.
They did not get the one to go. All right, how about let's get Ariati really quick.
Okay.
Ariati, you got a copy, buddy?
Hey, 24 guys.
Well, good job on the pole. We just saw you come down pit road after leading the first few laps. What's your strategy?
Hopefully, I'll keep this car out of trouble. I don't really want to be back here, so just try to do the best we can, make our way back up front. Really.
All right. Well, you're going to be restarting 9th. The first 8 cars stayed out, so let's see if those few lap fresher tires would be beneficial for you. So good luck out there.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, they did get the one to go signal here. So, and look at that, Daniel Falkham chose the outside lane.
Yeah, well, he knocked out those laps led right out of the gate now, so that's out of the way. He's got the bonus points. That pace car heads in. It's kind of the line you want to be on these restarts, I do believe. Coming out of the corner, he's going to get the best grip.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Nice shot. Good job.
Man, it looked like it kept everyone sleeping. Well,
somebody went backwards there a little bit.
Well, Jason Jacoby did clear Nate Stewart for that second spot. Jared Darling did fall back to 4th. And there's Zoltan Herzeg up in the 5th spot.
Yep, he's inching his way closer.
Oh, wow. Nate Stewart actually got in the back of Jason Jacoby, gave him a big shot, and there they go for the second spot. I mean, that was a big shot.
Well, different braking points and different throttle points can do that. Well, Nathan Stewart to second.
And here comes Jared Darling for that 3rd spot. Still underneath him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. It's going to be... We're going to see that a lot, how tight these guys can get to one another. Our
professional back marker.
Oh, trouble! Off turn 2. We got one car around.
Oh, yeah.
Can't tell who that was.
Tommy Gossett, one of them.
Yep, absolutely. Tommy Gossett was one of them. I can't tell who the other one was. I believe it was Taylor Fry, unless he just came off pit road.
Yeah, he just came off pit road.
Yeah, Tommy Gossett definitely went around.
Yeah, I think it was him and Caden Henry again, I think, somewhere.
Oh, it was Sean Williams that turned him around.
Oh, yep. Yeah, they're racing pretty tight together right there. Looks like maybe Sean might have drove. Yeah, Sean drove it into the corner a little too deep. got into the back of Tommy Gossett.
And you're going to be seeing that a lot. I mean, there's not a lot of room you can give at this racetrack. So just little slight contact like that can send somebody around. So, Tommy Gossett came away with a third-place finish last week in Texas, in trouble early. Oh, Jason Jacoby just got put in the wall by Justin Lisenby off the corner. And now there's contact between these two. Femi Olat.
Those two, I'm telling you.
Here we go.
A little bit of history. Back here's.
Scott Schuer, maybe? No, I can't tell who it was.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I tried to look to see who brought out that caution. I didn't see anybody around.
I wonder, because iRacing did not throw the caution there, I wonder maybe did John throw it?
No, it's an iRacing caution.
Oh. So it was a really delayed one. Here comes Falkingham into pit road. Everybody's coming in.
Yeah, everybody's coming in.
Well, we figured there was going to be a few cautions here tonight, and it's living up to it.
That's 2 already. Lap 20, though.
Patrick Colby and Tom Mercier stay out. And a couple others, too, I think. Maybe. I don't. Yeah, Caden Henry's going to stay out.
Wow, Nate Stewart took 2 tires only. He's going to come out pit road first.
Yeah.
And Femi Olat, I think, did the same thing, unless Daniel Falkiam did not have a good pit stop. No, he did come in just fine. Got those 4 fresh tires.
Patrick Colby's coming in now, and Tom Mercier. So that's probably going to cycle it out. I'm not sure, but I think Justin Lisenby. No, Nate Stewart. Yeah, Nate Stewart.
Nate Stewart. See if we could get a word with him really quick. Nate Stewart. Nate Stewart, got a copy, buddy?
10-4.
Was that a 2-tire call we just saw?
Yeah, I figured out in practice the track position is going to be key here, so I'm trying to play those cards and stuff throughout the race and just hope for the best.
What's the track conditions like? How's the car handling?
It's very tight on entry and in the center, and then as soon as you get on the gas, it just wants to snap loose like we're driving on ice. It's pretty crazy.
All right, well, best of luck to you. Let's see if those 2 tires work.
10-4, I hope so. Thank you, and thanks for broadcasting.
Not a problem. We shall see if those 2 tires work. But look at behind him. He's got Justin Lisenby, Femi Olat, Daniel Falkiam. I believe Justin Lisenby also took 2 tires as well, so is Femi Olat.
Yeah.
I think Daniel Falkiam was the first one that came off pit road with those 4 fresh tires.
You are correct. Yeah, well, the front 3 all took 2 tires. Well, it was a short stint. They didn't run that many laps on. So get them going, Joseph.
All right, well, Nate Stewart will be the race leader, and yes, he's chosen the outside lane, just like Daniel Falkingham did on that last restart. Justin Lisenby will be second, Femi Olat third, Daniel Falkingham fourth, Zoltan Herzeg will round up the top 5. The pace car is in. We're going to restart on lap 24 here at Martinsville Speedway. And just got to wait till that he takes up. Yep, there he goes, and green flag is back in the air.
Well, it's a pretty good start by them guys with only changing 2 tires. So let's see how that's going to hold up.
Oh, trouble turn 1.
Wow, Lisenby drove right around.
Oh, we got a big crash actually back here.
Uh-oh.
Who's that? I can't tell who's that car saying. Taylor Fry and Patrick Colby.
Was he in it or did he?
Yeah, he was in it. He's the one that went around.
Okay, let's
the first
go
car
see
that
here.
went around.
This was right after the takeoff too. So, but whether he spun the tires or what happened here, let's see. Everybody was on the gas. Okay, he switched lanes. Oh, and he went up into the corner, got into the side of the number 4. Who was the number 4?
It was Scott Schuer. Yeah, it didn't look like it didn't look like Patrick even turned at all.
Yeah.
He just went straight into him. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It looked like he just went straight up into him, just took him out. It didn't look like he turned left at all.
Yep. Well, you know, we said tempers were going to flare out there tonight. And I'm sure there's probably already been a few tempers flaring. So,
You know, look at that. Before that caution came out, Justin Lightsby got the race lead from Nate Stewart.
I know it. That was pretty awesome. Well, you know, Lisenby was one of the three that did not. He only took 2 tires. So, and we were kind of concerned about whether that was going to work out or all right or not. But it seemed like he didn't have the problem getting around Nate. Now, Nate's got a little bit of damage on the nose of that. You don't suppose that would have anything to do with maybe steering?
I think he'll be fine. I just think, you know, just the experience Justin Lisenby has on these short tracks is probably helping him too.
Yeah.
Speaking of Justin Lisenby, I would like to get a word with him. Justin Lisenby, got the copy?
I got you, Joe.
Well, it's been a little while since we've seen you in NORC. What's going on, man?
Nothing much. I'm glad to be back here. I took a wild break. You know, I basically left almost about halfway through that season last season and decided to come back, and here we are.
Well, it seems like you got a good car. We've seen you be successful at short tracks in the past. Of course, this is a short track. How's the track conditions like out there?
Through entry, if you get in the brakes a little too hard, you will spin, so you have to be cautious about that. Rolling through center feels all good, and then off exit, again, you have to be cautious because the car will snap around on you, but as long as you're cautious, you should be good.
Well, Justin Lisenby, I did pick you as one of the favorites to win this race tonight because you've had the short track experience and even the experience here at Martinsville. So we expect you to keep your car out front for most of this race. Well, best of luck to you, and maybe we'll talk to you again after the race.
Yep, appreciate it, Joe.
And these guys will get the one to go signal here. And check this out. Justin Lisenby is going to choose the inside lane. Well, he is the controlled car, so
Yeah.
I mean, that might not be that bad being on the bottom lane, but we shall see.
All right, pace car heading in. And let's see if Lisenby's going to wait till they get out of the corner here before he hit. Nope, he is not waiting.
Oh, and see that tire spin?
Yes, Nate
From
Stewart.
Nate Stewart. That's
And
probably what
boy.
we're going to see a lot. Oh, and Daniel Falkiam got a shot from Nate Stewart. He goes way high up there. And now
Wow.
they're 3 wide back there. Here comes Jason Jacoby.
What the heck's up with
And-
Nate Stewart?
And that all got
everybody.
started. You know, that all got started. Everybody checked up because Nate Stewart spun the tires, and unfortunately, Daniel Falkiam had the worst of that. Going to lose several spots. Oh man, Nate Stewart's having trouble getting off the corner, and that's holding up Daniel Falkiam even more. I think Daniel Falkiam's like, "You need to get out of my way because you're making me drop all the way back outside the top 10."
Yeah, really. You know, sure, he doesn't have to worry about stage points or anything, but you know, gosh, you don't want to go backwards in this league because it is.
Oh
he just
no,
got
Daniel
hit
Falkiam
again.
around.
Oh my
And,
God!
and Tom Mercier got a piece of it.
Oh my!
And see, and that's what I was just saying. You know, he's just held up behind Nate Stewart, and Nate Stewart keeps missing the corner, and Daniel Falkiam gets stuck behind him, and then all of a sudden, Nate Stewart actually made contact with Nate Stewart.
Yeah, I'm on here. I'm kind of on the far chase view, so I can kind of see it really close here because he bounces off of somebody here. I seen that because he was going up the middle 3 wide. Yeah, Malad Radman's on the bottom. Nate Stewart bounces off the wall into Falkingham. Oh my
And then
gosh!
Falkiam did come down and hit
Yep.
Malad Radman, and then unfortunately Tom Mercier had nowhere to go. So Daniel Falkiam, who came in here second in points, trying to stay close with Zoltan Herzeg, is in trouble early on lap 32.
Wow, man. Well, he's got damage on the front and the rear. Man, the only corner that's straight on that's I think the right rear, and that ain't that straight.
And that's just a shame too, because we expected Daniel Falkham to be one of the
Sure.
fast cars that could contend for a top 5 finish, and he just got held up with Nate Stewart for the longest time, and unfortunately, it cost him and paid the price.
Well, now he's going to be way back in 22nd position. A long ways to come up through that field.
Oh yeah, definitely a long ways to go.
That's caution number 4 already. Dang.
See if we could get a word with Jared Darling. He's having a good run so far.
Your relative as well.
Jared Darling, you got a copy?
Hi. Hello.
Hi. Well, you're having a good run so far, running third. How's the track out there for you? How's the car?
Yeah, it is a good run so far. I was pretty confident coming in here. I really like this track and the Cup car, and I've had pretty good success here. But the track, in my opinion, has changed really drastically since practice and qualifying. I'm like really tight, especially entering in and in the center. So hopefully that kind of changes a little bit. Kind of stayed out here, and not as many people stayed out as I thought. So we might be in a little trouble if it stays green. But then again, we're at Martinsville, so we probably won't stay green. So yeah.
Well, we have seen the track conditions change quite a bit as well. We've seen the cloud
Yes.
cover come in, and then we see sunshine, and it probably has something to do with that. Even the track temperature has been back and forth as well.
Yeah.
So what's your strategy early on? You just going to be aggressive or just ride around?
I'm trying to stay up front ahead of everything, and track position is so important here. So just trying to stay up in the top 5 and hopefully race for a win at the end of it.
All right, Jared Darling, you guys about to go back green? Good luck out there.
All right, have fun up there.
All right, here we go. The pace car is in, and we're going to restart on lap 39 here at Martinsville. Justin Lisby once again chose the bottom lane. You got Femi Olat to the outside, and there they go. Green flag's back in the air. And that was
Well,
a
I'll
much...
tell you. Yeah.
Oh,
ahead.
man, Justin Gable gets a shot. Oh, and he's going to overcorrect it hard into the outside wall.
I've seen that. I'm trying to get to him here. Oh, my gosh.
He got hit in the back from Spencer Owens.
Yep. I'm going on board with him here now. Spencer. Yeah.
It was
I get
just-
yeah,
it was-
Spencer Owens. Okay. Okay, I'm on here right now with they're side by side on this restart. It looked like Gable didn't. Well, no, he actually got a little better start on that start than, and he comes over in front. Oh my!
Yeah, I don't think
Ooh.
Spencer Owens expected Justin Gable to come down in front of him
No.
like that. It kind of caught Spencer off guard, and he didn't have time to check up and hit the brakes. And Justin Gable tries to save it, and then he's going to overcorrect it into that outside wall, and that's a hard hit into that outside wall.
Well,
I tell you who got lucky out of that is Jason Jacoby. He was pretty close to getting involved in that as well.
Eisenby blinking out. Oh
I don't want to be doing that.
no! I think he's had trouble with that in the past, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, blinking out with and actually blinking out so bad that he was out of the race and had to come back in. Yeah, I'm almost positive it was Justin.
Well, man, that's a shame for Just Gable having a decent run. Well, it looks like most of these guys do stay out, so we're gonna get a word in with how about Jason Jacoby?
Behind me.
Jason, you got a copy, buddy?
Hey, Joseph, what's up, man?
Doing good. You're running fourth right now. You've missed a couple close calls there. How's the race out there for you, and what's the track conditions like?
It's been fun, man, and it's so much about how each driver drives it, how the car feels, and I know my buddy Tommy, we're in team speak together. He's been fighting loose in his testing that he's done, and then we figured out he had his brake bias too low when he thought he was actually raising it. So I think I know it's been loose for Tommy. I don't know about the other guys, but for me personally, it just if I drive it right, it feels good. If I don't, I'm either tight or loose. So just trying to do the best I can out here. It's definitely been fun, though.
Well, the other drivers have been saying that they've been tight for the most part, so that could be, like I said, a difference with everybody else. But most of them has been saying tight. Well, you're running fourth right now. Like I say, you're doing a good job. trying to stay out of trouble. Of course, still a long way to go. You guys are only just about a quarter of a way in, so still a long to go here. So best of luck to you, and maybe we'll talk to you after the race.
Joseph, Rudy, thanks for the time, guys. Thanks to everyone for watching. Hey, everyone out there, and you guys enjoy it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Jason. Wow, Tommy Gossa said he was very loose, but everybody else been saying they were tight. So everybody is finding different handling of their cars. That's for sure.
All right, folks, here we go. They're tightening up the field, getting ready to go back green here on lap 46 out of 200, and already 5 cautions into it. Pace car's in. Eisenby gets some great starts. Femi's trying to time it. Justin's boy, he gets them.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, Femi did a good job there as well.
Much better that time. Yes.
Well, the top 2 did clear themselves. Here comes Jared Darling, and oh man, that was tight off the corner. How about Terrell Baker going up to the top 3? He just passed 2 cars that lap.
Wow, nice.
I'll tell you what, Terrell Baker has... and Terrell Baker! Man, did you see him sideways there?
Yep. Little dirt track racing.
And now, at those 2 spots he gained on that restart, he's going to lose them again. But I was just going to say, Terrell Baker, he's been doing a good job lately during the race. He's been improving quite a bit. I feel that we could see him get a win in NORC soon. If he just keeps up the momentum, keeps up these good results, we could definitely see him get some more podium finishes.
You betcha.
How about Malad Radman up to 7th after starting, 22nd?
I know it. That's pretty crazy, ain't it?
Staying out of trouble.
Hey, keep an eye on Femi Olat because those two pulled away from 3rd place Jared Darling.
I remember we saw Femi Olat and Zoltan Herzeg battle it out late in the race last week at Texas until that caution came out. But Femi Olat, he's once again showing how strong he is, and he's not letting Justin Lisby get away. And Justin Lisby is like, I don't like to see a Femi Olat in my rearview mirror. I mean, just fully in my rearview mirror.
Yeah, that's not a guy you want to see in your rearview mirror. Nope.
Especially at short track, because he could give you the bumper if he wanted to.
He could just move him. Well, right now, Jared Darling's got a mirror full of Zoltan Herzeg.
That's another guy you probably don't want in your mirror.
No. That's for sure. We can ride along with Zoltan here and see what he's seeing here as he's trying to get that grip coming out of the corner to see if he can get a run on Jared. And it's just so hard to do it on that bottom line.
Trouble behind him. Tommy Gossett just got turned by Terrell Baker. And I was just about to point out that Tommy Gossett was doing a very good job recovering from an earlier spin he had. He was up to 6 at the time of that spin, but unfortunately he got turned around.
Wow. He just gave Terrell a shot right there. He doored him, and then Terrell come back and bumped him a little bit. Them two going at it here. Short track tempers are flaring.
Well, Terrell Baker just came over there saying, oh, man. But Tommy Gossett doesn't hit anything, but that's Tommy Gossett's 2nd spin of the day so far.
What did Terrell say?
Yeah, Terrell just came over the radio and said that was 100% my fault. I just didn't hit the brakes in time, and I just ran the back from him. He did definitely apologize.
Well, that's pretty manly of him to do that. That's pretty awesome. All right, well, Spencer Owens is going to grab a lap lead here. Bonus point for him. And he desperately needs it. Way back in 17th in points. So 106 points behind the leader, Zoltan Herzeg.
You know, speaking of Spencer Owens, how about let's get a word in with him? He's doing a good job so far.
What?
Spencer Owens got a copy?
Hello.
Well, you stayed out, got a bonus point. How's the race been going for you?
I mean, we're just up and down. We're just driving the car right now. We're just going, just trying to stay out of trouble right now. There's a lot of laps to go, so I think we're just gonna go back and hang out.
Well, yeah, you definitely are trying to stay out of trouble. You did get back into the bag of Justin Gabriel at one point. What happened in that incident? It looked like he just came down on you and you didn't expect it.
I did expect it. He came down like on the start, and I didn't get the best start, but he wanted to shut my nose off, so I went in normally how I go in. So don't chop my nose off next time. So it's whatever. I don't know if he died or not, so I really don't care. So we'll just move on and keep racing.
Just Martinsville short track race. I like it. Well, best of luck to you for the rest of the race, buddy.
Thank you.
Did you hear that? Doesn't really care. You chopped his nose off. And you know what? That's just typical Martinsville short track racing. Don't chop somebody off or you might get turned.
But, in defense of that, and I'm not sticking up for any driver out there, in defense of that, though, knowing just how hard it is to pass here, sometimes a little bit of a slide job up in front of somebody is, you got to pretty much do it just to complete that pass on somebody.
But
I hate it. It's dirty pool, but that's the way racing is.
I guess just make sure who you're doing the slide job on because they may not appreciate that.
Right. All right. Pace cars in. These two up in the front here pulling away from the field, and there goes Justin Lisenby.
Man, he is just doing a very good job on these restarts.
Oh, yeah.
How about Jared Darling now trying to get that third spot?
Yep. Inside, Zoltan Herzeg. And, boy, I don't know. Zoltan could be kind of hard to pass there. Zoltan's kind of got the line, coming out of the corners. He's kind of got the line, but a little tougher for Jared to try to get that run off of there when he can't use the whole track to his advantage.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, Rudy. Once Zoltan finds the line, he knows how to make it work.
Oh, yeah.
We saw it last week at Texas, him using that outside lane, and, man, was he getting the runs up there. So I guarantee he has found the line that he wants to run.
About Malad Radman now up to 6th, coming from 23rd.
How about maybe grabbing one more spot if he can get by Jason Jacoby. He's kind of underneath him right now. Oh, and Femi Olat just gave the bumper to Justin Lisenby, and here he goes for the race lead. And what you just said, Rudy, that's sometimes what you got to do. You got to use the bumper on somebody to make a move. And that's what Femi Olat just did. But it's one thing to get to him. It's another thing to pass. So let's see if Justin Lisenby able to hold him off or if Femi actually gets by him. They're still side by side going in the one.
But that's something that these racers never forget, though. Bumped me going into that corner, and I'm not going to say it's a retaliation, but they do remember that. And the next time they come up on and its roles are reversed, hey, you might get the bumper put to you too.
Well, Femi Olat did finally clear Justin Lisenby for that race lead, but that could give Justin Lisenby an opportunity to do that to him later on, like you mentioned. Oh, we got trouble back there. Terrell Baker and Nate Stewart actually goes around. I don't think Terrell Baker hit anything, but somebody else also got involved in it as well. Couldn't quite tell who that was.
Let's go back and check this out.
I think it was Tommy Gossett.
Oh, no, not again.
I know, not again. I was just going to say the same thing. Poor Tommy Gossett.
Oh, Terrell. No, that was a 19.
Yeah, I think Terrell was just held up behind Caden, and Nate Stewart also threw it into the corner underneath him. But it looks like Terrell Baker also came down, and then look at Nate Stewart. Oh man, just barely clipped the back of Tommy Gossett.
Oh my gosh!
But Tommy Gossett again does not hit anything, so he's still in this race.
Man, I'm telling you.
I think somebody can't wait for this race to be over.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. These guys are going, come on, Pocono. Let's get to Pocono next week. Heck with this little joint. So, that puts him on pit road. But Femi Olat, new leader. Justin Lisenby, Zoltan Herzeg, Jared Darling, and Daniel Falkingham back into the top 5.
See if can get a word with good old Tommy Gossett. Tommy Gossett, you got a copy, bud?
Yes, I do. How you doing, Joseph?
Well, I tell you what, I guarantee you're having a lot of fun out there, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, it's always fun to be the pinball.
Because that's the third time you've been around tonight. I know none of you're doing either. You just seem to be the one to get turned around. But you've been able to, for the most part, try not to hit anything. But how bad is the car now? Because you keep getting little by little damage each time.
My toe's knocked out then because someone didn't know how to hold the brake, and the only reason I'm back there is because someone wants to ram me in my rear end on lap, 45? So, I mean, the car's pretty well torn up, toes knocked out, now I'm a lap down because I just said screw it and took all my damage. So, I'm going to try my best to get up there, and when I get back up there, I'm not going to be nice anymore. I'm sick of it. I'm not going to be the pinball anymore.
Well, I would not blame you, especially the day you're having right now. So, well, hopefully we don't see you turn around anymore for the rest of the race. Maybe we'll see you be the opposite of the pinball. So, best of luck to you.
Thanks, Joseph.
Not happy.
Nope, not a happy camper at all.
I don't blame him, you know. And yeah, Nate Stewart, I know Nate Stewart was the last one that turned him around, but Nate Stewart didn't even hold the brake at all. And I can understand the frustration, but that's just Martinsville for you. The tempers will fly. And apparently Tommy Gossett, he's not going to have any more of that. He will not play nice. So we shall see what he does. But, Rudy, they're getting back to the restart here.
Get him going there, brother.
Well, we will have a restart on lap 69 here. Femi Olat chose the outside lane with Justin Lizaby on the bottom. And here we go. Let's see when Femi Olat takes off. He takes off now. And green flag back in the air. But look at Justin Lizaby. He kind of looked like he spun the tires just a little bit, but not too bad.
Zoltan and Jared still battling for that third position back here. And I'm telling you what. Jared, they're not giving an inch of real estate to each other at all.
Oh, and Caden Henry and Sean Williams goes around.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, and also Patrick Colby.
Oh, that's Patrick Colby. I'm sorry. I thought that was Sean Williams. Never mind. But, yep, two of them go around.
Dang. And these guys are playing rough house out here tonight.
It's Martinsville.
Yeah. I'm on board here with Caden Henry right now.
Oh, actually, I would go back to Patrick Colby, actually. That started all that. See something very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Did you? Yeah, he got nailed by Scott Schuer, and that sent. Actually, I'm sorry. That's Elijah Gracia. He just threw it into the back of Patrick Colby, and poor Colby, he could not get that car to stop, and unfortunately, Caden got into him. Oh, and a couple other cars got involved in front of him. Look at Anthony Emery got turned around. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Matt Hummel and Malad Radman, John Berry involved, Nate Stewart involved. We got a pileup off turn 4, actually.
Wow.
I think that was just a chain reaction. Everybody trying to stop to avoid that wreck, and unfortunately, it's just one of those chain reaction deals. Nobody could get it stopped, and it just cost us a bigger pileup. Good Lord. There's a parking lot out there. Big mess. Well, Femi Olat is still your race leader, and should be getting the one to go signal here. We absolutely do. So Femi Olat will. Oh no, I thought we were getting the one to go signal here. It looked like everybody else was double filing, but the pace. No, there they go. They're double filing now. Man, look at half the field trying to just coming off pit road, just trying to catch the pace car. Well. Oh, look at that restart.
Wow. Going into
Femi.
turn 3.
Going into turn 3. Look, that single filed everybody. I think Justin Lisby will look at that next time if he happens to be the race leader. Great restart, though. Back here, we got Scott Ramler trying to get by Jason Jacoby for that 6th spot. Couldn't quite do it there. He'll tuck him back behind him.
Anthony Emery seems to be okay. He's come from 19th. He's running in 8th, so he's moving back to the front now.
Yep, not a bad run for him so far. Just trying to stay out of trouble. So far, he's been doing a good job at that. How about Terrell Baker back into the top 10 as well? Same as Justin Gable back into the top 10. Those two had incidents early on, but they've definitely recovered. Caden Henry actually just got by Justin Gable for that 10th spot. And man, look at the lead that Femi Olat is pulling now. Last time at the line was 0.8 of a second over Justin Lisaby.
Yeah, Justin, he led 37 laps, and it took Femi actually, almost that long to finally get by Justin. And now I'm looking for. I know Justin was your pick to win here tonight, but I'm kind of thinking Femi might be a good choice.
Yeah, Femi Olat so far, good choice for him to have a shot to win, but still early on. And Femi Olat surprisingly does not have a win yet this season. Well, could tonight be the night? So far, he looks like he could be the winning car.
Catching up to the rear of the field. And you know something, Joseph, I just noticed Daniel Falkingham is the last car on the lead lap.
Yeah, running back in 22nd right now. I'm not sure if that much damage is definitely affecting that car, but definitely in a lot of trouble. Oh, and Tommy Gossett goes around.
Oh, man.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, my.
And that time was all by himself,
All by himself,
too.
yeah.
He is just ready to go to Pocono.
Yeah, he is. He's ready to get out of this track. We'll see here in just a second. He just loses it coming out of the corner. He's really having difficulty. I talked to him during practice, and he said he was really having difficulty coming out of the corners. So, see here in just a second. Yeah. Oh man.
Oh,
yeah, he did.
He hit that curb.
Yeah.
That's what sent him around. You gotta watch out with those curbs. You hit those curbs wrong, and it's gonna send that car around.
That sure does. Oh, it looks like pretty much everybody's pitting. Everybody is pitting.
Let's see. It seems like most of the front runners are taking 4 tires. Femi Olat is going to come off pit road first, with Justin Liesby second. Zoltan looks like he came off pit road third.
That was a close race there between Jared Darling and Jason Jacoby coming off of pit road. Good Lord.
See if we could get a word in with Zoltan Herzeg. Zoltan Herzeg got the copy, buddy? Zoltan, you got a copy?
Hey, what's up, bud?
Oh, there you are. Well, so far you're having a decent run. Started 11th up to 3rd now after that pit stop. How's the car out there for you? How's the track?
It's slick. I'm trying to get into the corner as hard as possible, but I'm starting to realize that maybe that's not the best way to go about it. But it's definitely slick coming off the corner as well.
You know, so far you've been doing a good job staying out of trouble. There's been a lot of chaos behind you. So what's it going to take for you to have a winning car and maybe have something for Justin Liesby and Femi Olat?
I'm going to need to keep the car clean and maybe hope a little bit of misfortune for these two guys because they're damn quick.
All right. Well, best of luck to you. Yeah, that's for sure. Well, best of luck out there to you, and maybe we'll talk to you again after the race.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
Hoping for those two to get together.
That's right. And it's possible, but
it is possible.
Yeah. Now that Femi's got that lead out there, though, Justin's not quite as aggressive on the rear bumper there as Femi is. Femi's pretty aggressive, and Lisenby's still having problems with blinking out. Dang, hope they get that under control.
Hopefully, his internet will last. Well, here we go. Lap 87 on the restart. And look at that, Femi Olat again in turn 3 with that restart.
He's got that down to a science, I think.
Oh, yeah. And there's a wreck back there. Matt Homo involved. I think Daniel Falkium involved. We got James Cool. Yeah, Sean Williams, James Coulibaly. Oh, man.
They're
quite
still
a few
wrecking.
cars.
God.
Oh, it got started with Matt Homo.
Matt Homo, okay. This was on the takeoff. Oh, he bounced off of the wall.
He bounced off the wall. Oh, and Sean Williams nowhere to go. And Sean hard into that inside wall. And a couple other cars are going to get collected once Matt Homo comes up.
Oh, I'm falking him into the side of Hummel.
Yep. And James Coulibaly also got turned around behind him as well. Man, that's a shame, man. I tell you what. Yeah, Daniel Falkium, I mean, yeah, he hit Matt Hummel pretty good, too.
Yeah, he did.
Is that caution number 10, Rudy? Have we hit double digits?
Let's see here.
9
yes,
or
it
10.
Is.
Wow.
And we're not
only
even
on
at the halfway mark
Yeah,
yet.
I know. All right, I'm going to take a guess. We're going to have 22 cautions. Just my guess. I'm taking a guess right now.
Wow.
Well, let's talk to Sean Williams, see what happened there. Sean Williams, got a copy?
Hey, what's up?
What happened on that restart? It happened all in front of you.
Hummel on every restart just loses control, and then that time I guess he lost control again and just took me out.
I mean,
I don't think he meant to, but I mean it's tricky on the restarts. It takes a lot of throttle control, but I mean we got so many restarts. You think you'd get it down by now?
I mean, this is the 10th caution, so he had 10 restarts to figure that out. How bad is the car?
I'm about 200 RPM off, and I had to let the pace car by for some reason, so I can't pit. I got to stay out, get a wave around. But the Cup cars, they seem to be pretty sturdy, so hopefully we can make it to the end. And 10 cautions already, man. I guessed 15 for the race, and we're not halfway, so we might go over my prediction here.
Well, I said 22 now at this point, so it might
that might be a record. I forget what our record is, but it's up near 20 somewhere.
Yeah, well, Sean, hopefully you can stay out of trouble for the rest of the race, because I feel the others are saying the same thing, so best of luck out there to you.
We're going to try. I always die at Martinsville. I made it longer than I thought I was, but we're going to hang in here.
I bet you can't wait for Pocono next week.
Pocono's fun, man. I like that track, so yeah, that's going to be a good time. Let's go ahead and pack up and go there.
All right, sounds good. Tommy Gossett was saying the same thing, so best of luck to you for the rest of the race.
Thanks.
Pack it up.
Yep. Pack it up and head to Pocono. We're heading to PA. Load her on the truck, boys.
That's a fun racetrack with these cars, too, so should be some good racing out there.
Yep.
But, really, we got to get through here first.
Canadian Brandon there, he's saying 25 caution.
All right.
Gosh, I hope you're wrong.
I hope so, too. I hope I'm wrong. 22 cautions.
Jaguar is saying 21. All right, back to green.
Green flag.
Man, Femi Olat's got those restarts figured out.
Yeah.
I think if Justin Lightsby gets back to this race lead and he's the control car, wonder if he might experiment with that. He's right there, basically, with Femi Olat, so he's trying to make sure he doesn't get too far. Side-by-side battle for the 7th spot with Caden Henry and Terrell Baker. And Caden will take that spot away from Terrell Baker. Now up ahead of him, we got Jason Jacoby looking to the inside of Zoltan Herzeg.
Yeah, that's a good battle between them two. Zoltan doesn't want to give it to him, but it looks like Jacoby is going to get it.
Oh man, if you look back here again, it looked like Terrell Baker really wants that spot back from Caden Henry.
Yeah, he's right down on that inside.
He got loose off the corner. All right, gonna have to give it to him now.
Yep. Well, the one I've been watching, Ariotti, since he, led the first 5 laps of the race, he has not been able to get back to the front. I'm not sure what's going on right now with him, but Bobby Chaney into the top 10.
Yeah, who haven't mentioned his name at all yet.
Yeah.
He's been quietly getting up to the field. He started 28th, up to 10th. Whoa!
18th.
Yeah, you're right.
Elijah Gracia now behind Scott Ramler. And here comes Milad Radman battling with Elijah.
Yeah, this is for the 12th spot. Milad Radman got shuffled out a little bit, being involved in one of those crashes. But trying to recover. So far, just trying to get around Elijah for that 12th spot. And, man, he had to squeeze up in front of him.
Yeah, how did he not touch him right there? I don't know.
Oh, Caden Henry in front of him goes sideways.
Yep.
He saves it, no caution. But he's going to lose a lot of spots. There was no contact at all. He just lost it on his own.
Well, Caden's had one of them Tommy Gossett days a little bit too, That car's got an awful lot of damage on it.
Not as bad as Tommy Gossett himself, though.
No, but he's been bounced around like a ping pong ball there the first part of the race, too.
Well, right now, Justin Gable about to get by him for that 14th spot, but Caden Henry is going to hold him off for now on that outside.
Well, Femi just pulled away from Justin Lisenby, and Lisenby's got a mirror full of Jason Jacoby right now. And here he goes to look into the outside. And not able to do it.
Man! Shuts the door on him, though.
Here he goes again.
Tell you what, Femi Lat's got the car for sure, but here comes Jason Jacoby for that second spot. Oh, it's tight between those two. And I know Jason Jacoby, he's faster right now than Justin Lisby, but Justin Lisby is not wanting to give that spot up. Sultan hurt, but it looks like Justin Lisby is able to pull away just a little bit. Sultan Herza back up to 4th, and Jared Darling 5th, all by himself. Anthony Emery riding in 6th, and then you got Ariotti and everybody on back, 7th through back there. Whoa, Spencer Owens had a big moment coming off the corner, got sideways pretty bad, gonna lose a couple of spots because of that.
I'll tell you what, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th are just right on top of each other here. Everybody's waiting for the next one to make a mistake. Well, Joseph, I know this is a short track, but I think we need to do a little crank it up.
A little Martinsville short track racing, crank it up?
Heck yeah, let's do it.
I'll allow it.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, we got a caution. And that is for...
Bang.
Don't know who that was for. I'll find out.
Cody Miller, maybe?
Huh, don't know who that was for.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going back here on Cody Miller. Let's see if it was something here. He's behind.
Actually, somebody in front, no, still can't tell who. Oh, that's Tommy Gossett again.
Oh, man, did he hit the ward.
Oh, Tommy Gossett, buddy, dude.
Let's go back one more time here to see this. Yeah, he hit the wall a ton that time. I'll tell you what, that might have did his car in. I don't know. He's going to have serious engine damage. And I'll get that out.
He needs everything.
Yeah.
He needs to repair everything.
Racing hard here, the number 2, Taylor Fry, up the middle. As they went 3 wide, and this is about where it happened, right in here. Oh, Fry got really loose in the corner and tapped Tommy Gossett. Oh, man. So professional back marker takes out Tommy Gossett.
That's the 5th spin that Tommy Gossett has had tonight. And he's still out there.
Man. He's just trying to survive, you know. He's 5th in the points, so I mean, as long as the wheels turn, you know, you got to keep it going.
Well, didn't he say earlier that the toe was? Oh no, that was Sean Williams that said the toe was kind of out. But no, that was Tommy Gossett that said that earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know what's not killed in that car. Well, Femi Olat will still be your race leader. Justin Lisenby second.
Kobe, Darling, and Zoltan. Top 5.
And Tommy Gossett somehow is still on the lead lap.
Hey, that's great. That's great, you know. Like I said, as long as the wheels turn, the engine starts up, man, he's kind of, his hands forced right now. He's got to, you know, with being in 5th in points.
Well, the pace car is off again, and Femi Olat once again just takes off in turn 3.
Green flag.
And now side by side for that 3rd spot with Jacoby and Darling.
Jared can get the run off the corners, but Jacoby can outdrive him into the corner. I don't know how long that'll last like that. I mean, if they keep racing like that, that's going to allow them 2 leaders to pull away again. Well, we haven't done it yet, but let's go back in the field here ways and check on some of these guys here. Justin Gable was in that spin there earlier, back into 18th. Battling now with Sean Williams. Sean with a huge amount of damage. Running that modified front end on that Gen 6 car. Back up front, Femi, about a half a second lead over Justin Lisenby right now.
I tell you what, these two, Jason Jacoby and Jared Darling, are just not wanting to give up any spots right now, and it looks like Jason Jacoby finally got around Jared Darling, but those two have been having a good battle for a while. Whoa! And Zoltan almost got in the back of Jared Darling there.
Riding along with Zoltan right now. Check it out, the onboard camera, see what it looks like here. Oh, and Jared makes contact.
Jason Jacoby gets turned.
Yeah.
Got punted.
Contact right there. Catch up with him. Him and Jared Darling got together. So let's go back and take a look at that.
Ooh, yeah, Jared Darling actually came in there pretty hot.
Wow, he did. He come in there like way too hot.
Way too hot. Just could not get that car to stop, and unfortunately just got in the back of Jason Jacoby. Jason did not hit anything, so he's good to go, but definitely going to be back in the field.
Yep.
That definitely not intentional at all. It just Jared Darley just went in there way too hot.
Yeah,
well, a few drivers.
I think Jared. Jared come down pit road. Going to get that looked at.
Well, that does put Jason Jacoby. He stayed out to try to get some of those track position back. So I wouldn't blame him.
Yep.
See if we could get Anthony Emery in here.
There you go.
Anthony Emery, got a copy, bud?
Yeah, what's up, Joseph?
Right now, you're fourth. How's the car and how's the track?
I'm just riding, just chilling. They're gonna keep wrecking, I'm sure. It's how this track always goes. You can't race, just caution after caution. So just gonna ride, hopefully not die, and end up with something decent here.
Well, I took a guess on how many cautions are gonna come out before this race is over, based on how this race is going. I guess 22 cautions.
What are we at right now?
Really?
12.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
So we're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there, man.
Well, as long as you stay out of trouble for the rest of this race, maybe you'll have a good result out of it, but still got a good amount of laps left to go, so anything can happen. But is the car out there loose, tight? We've been getting mixed emotions.
It's kind of both, kind of like pushing the corner, and then on exit there. Sometimes it depends on if the track temps up because the sun's out, and then it might get loose. Right now it's a little cloudy, so you can go full throttle, but it's just really kind of a weird car to drive. Don't really like it.
All right, well, hopefully you survive for another 75 or so laps and maybe bring home a podium finish, or if somehow, maybe even win. Best of luck out there to you.
All right, thank you.
Yep, there's Bobby Cheney. Going to restart fifth. Quietly got himself in the top 5. But we're going back to the restart, Rudy. We're going to see Femi take off here. Watch. It's going to happen. Never mind. As I say something, he doesn't take off right away.
Yeah.
Green.
I mean, it's probably best if you don't want to do that in every restart just to get people anticipating it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You got to trick them up every now and then.
Well, Anthony Emery now, well, he did. He was on the outside of Zoltan Herzeg for that 3rd spot, but tucks back in line for 4th. And how about Jason Jacoby stayed out after that spin? He's back up into the top 5. He's like, I could get those positions back, no problem.
Yeah, I don't think he really got much damage. It was just contact and, just enough to slow him up is about all it really did. Ariotti, Bobby Cheney battling side by side here for 6th position.
Man, we got a couple other battlers behind them. Jared Darling and Malad Radman.
Yeah.
Oh, we got somebody turned around back. No, he saves it. We're good. That was Tony Hilbrands that got really sideways there, but he saves it. We're good. Tony Hilbrands was running 13th at the time.
Well, everybody's still on the track that started the race, but the one that's really a bummer is Nate Stewart now. After starting 7th and led 4 laps, looked like he had a good car.
Oh, Anthony Emery goes around.
Many laps down. Oh, my. Go see.
He lost it on his...
Anthony.
He just lost it on his own. Oh, man.
Oh, that car looked like it was extremely loose. Coming out of all the corners here. He's just really pushing that car hard right now. See him on the next corner here is where he should lose. Oh, he drove it in too deep. Oh, my, did he drive it in there deep.
Wow, and he got in the back of Zoltan just a little bit too, and somehow Zoltan did not get taken out of that.
Golly.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, Femi, Justin, Zoltan, Jason, Bobby Cheney, top 5 still staying out there on the track. I think they're pretty much doing it for track position because, you know, they've been out here for 20 laps. Those top 5.
Yep.
Oh, they must be just staying out for track position. I'm sure probably next caution we'll see some of them come to pit road, if not all of them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Let's see if we could get a word in with Scott Ramler. He's running 7th right now. Scott Ramler, got a copy, bud?
Yes, sir. How you doing, Joseph?
Well, it's been a mess watching it from up in the booth. What about from your perspective?
I don't know how I'm still alive.
I think everybody else can say the same thing, too.
I've missed probably 3 or 4 wrecks. I've been doored almost every green flag run. I will say this is probably the most fun I've had at Martinsville in a long time. I typically hate this track.
Well, what's the track conditions like out there for you?
Slick on corner exit, tight on corner entry, and sketchy in the center.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of mixed emotions from everybody else. Tight, loose, whatever. So seems like you're finding the same thing. So, well, you guys will be going back to green in the next lap. So we got a handful of laps left to go. So best of luck to you. Maybe we'll see you survive for all 200 laps.
All right. Thank you, sir. Y'all have a good one.
Yep. That's everybody's game plan. Survive.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
But that's okay for these drivers because next week we are going to Pocono Raceway, the Tricky Triangle, and wide open, 3-corner racetrack, very fast racetrack, so it should be a good race out there. But we got to get through this short track race first. So I have to get back to the restart lap 134. There it goes. Justin, Liza B tucks in back there for second. Here comes Jason Jacoby on that outside for that third, but Zoltan Herzeg not so fast underneath Jason Jacoby for that third spot now. Oh, and Elijah Gracia gets turned around.
Trying to catch up to him here.
He got turned by Scott Ramler.
Oh, man, and he just hit the wall. That's the first, I think the first damage that Elijah's got here today. He just backed into the wall right there. He's right beside Bobby Cheney, Scott Ramler. Who was it, Scott Ramler?
Yep.
Oh, yes, he did. Oh, my, yeah.
Yeah, it looked like Scott Ramler went in there a little bit too hot. Got into the side of the 14. And look at everybody else scrambling, just trying to avoid Elijah. Man, that is a helpless feeling when you got everybody coming at you.
I'm trying to figure out why did he back up into the wall here? I mean, he did it on his own. He just backed up. Golly, now he's got rear damage on that car. Dang.
Well, let's see if we can get a word in with Elijah, see what happened. Elijah, got a copy, bud?
Yes, I do.
What happened over there in turn 3?
Oh, Ramler just locked his brakes up and took me out, so that's about it.
You got some back-end damage. How bad is the car, do you think?
Probably not bad enough.
All right, well, Elijah, we'll let you go. You had a good run out there until that happened. Well, maybe, hopefully, everybody else wrecks in front of you. Maybe you can still get this decent result out of it. So good luck out there.
All right, thank you.
Hear that tone of voice? Not happy.
Nope.
I don't know if there's any driver we talked to tonight, Rudy, that's just not happy. Maybe a couple of positive people. You gotta at least have a couple people come out of this track happy.
Oh, I'll bet you if you talk to Femi or Justin right now, they'd be happy because they're out front. Yeah. They're away from all that,
They love it too.
Yeah, Femi right now is led be 75 laps this next time by. Lisenby led 37 earlier. Now, Zoltan has not led a lap yet today. He is
And
our
that is
points
a shock.
leader. Yeah, Falkingham did. Okay, so Falkingham did get them bonus points. He led 14 laps. But I don't know if we'll see Falkingham up inside that top 10 again tonight or not.
Oh no! Ever since he got involved in that incident early on, he just not been able to recover at all. He's back to 24th right now, so I don't expect them to see him up front for the rest of this race. But maybe next week at Pocono, we shall see.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole different story there.
Imagine going from a half-mile racetrack to a 2.5-mile racetrack. That's a big difference. Well, here we go. Lap 140, and Femi Olad takes off that time in turn number 3. So the green flag is back in the air.
Zoltan looking to the inside of Justin Lisenby. Now, these guys have been out here 30 laps on these tires. I'm kind of wondering if older tires might be a little bit better than new tires right now.
And Zoltan takes over the second spot. What does he have for Femi Olava? We're about to find out right now. Oh, and Justin Lisenby gave him a shot just a little bit.
Just a little.
And Jared Darling had a lot of trouble getting off that corner. He saves it, but he's going to lose a couple spots. I mean, Jason Jacoby got back, just got around him. Now Scott Ramler to his outside.
You know, there's one driver we have not talked about tonight very much. Well, not at all, actually. John Barry.
Yes. Right now, 14th.
He's been involved in a couple of fender benders out there, but he's picked up 10 positions, 11 positions. So,
just another driver just trying to survive.
Yep, that's pretty much it. Lisenby out of shape coming out of the corner.
Yeah, I mean, this is not Lisenby we saw early on in the race.
Nope.
I mean, you got Jason Jacoby that's about to get to his back bumper very shortly.
I would say clean air, but, you know, really air isn't going to matter that much here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know, there's no real air here tonight.
Definitely next week at Pocono, that'll make a difference.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, it just seems like right now, I'm sorry, Rudy, I was just going to say, yeah, just Lisenby just can't get off the corner as good.
Now Jacoby looking to the inside. He's seeing those front two pull away, and he does clear Lisenby, goes into third. I think Jacoby's fast. It's just that he's being held up by cars that are just maybe a touch slower than him. I think he's fast. He may not be the fastest one out there. I think Femi's got that sewed up.
Well, yeah, definitely. Jason Jacoby definitely has a top 3 car.
Yep.
Just have to see, but I feel we got another driver that could be up there with Femi, and that's Zoltan. Now that Zoltan's in second, we saw these two battle it out last week late in the race until that caution came out. It was a fun battle, but now we shall see these two again battle it out.
And Femi, ninth place in points, 70 points behind Erkzag right now. So he's got a long ways to go, but he's got a lot of races to go yet, too. We still got, about 13 races left in the season?
Yeah, so, 13 races left this season. After tonight's race, there will be 6 races left before the playoffs, too.
Right. All right, Jacoby Darling now in 5th. He's coming up on Lisenby. I'm just wondering if Justin, I think he's having tire problems right now.
Oh, look at this
what's
for a second.
On? Jacoby to the outside.
To the outside. I don't know if Zoltan just didn't get through a corner good at all. And can Jason Jacoby clear that pass? Oh, and Justin Lisenby way out of shape behind them. And he saves it. Jason Jacoby goes to second. How about Justin Lisenby now back to 6th? He was way out of shape in turn 3 and 4.
He needs new tires on that. 41 laps on them tires might be just a bit much right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Same with Femi, Jason, and Zoltan all got 42 laps on their tires right now. 42 laps.
I tell you what, Jason Jacoby has cut it down to 10. I mean, he's down to just about second but he gained 2/10 that last lap. I think Jason Jacoby might have something for Femi. We shall see.
If he keeps digging like that, yeah.
That time, he gained another 10th.
Yeah, he's down to 0.8 of a second.
We shall see. It's only 47 laps to go, though, so... Oh, and here we go. Caution's out. Oh, back straightaway. That's Spencer Owens.
Yep.
Goes around.
So check this out. See what happens to Spencer. And that's another guy that he was, he was running decent, and he got that little bit of damage on his car. And since then, he's went to the back of the field, and he just hasn't been quite as good. So I'm just kind of wondering maybe if he had a little bit of toe knocked out on that car too.
Well, let's see what happened. This coming off turn number 2. And Tom Mercier bounced off the wall. And Spencer Owens had nowhere. Oh, that's a hard hit into that inside wall.
Yeah, did you see that wheelie Anthony Emery pulled?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I got to go back and check this out again. That was a heck of a wheelie. He just caught the edge of Spencer there. Yeah, I got to see this up close here on, if I can find Anthony. Where's he at? You guys are moving around too much. There we go. Check out this wheelie, folks. He bounces off.
Oh, my God.
Nice wheelie. I didn't know these cars would do a wheelie.
Boy, Anthony Emery was having a good run early into that recent incident he had. Well, coming off pit road first, it's going to be Femi Olat. And Zoltan actually took over second.
Devil Fry's coming in.
Well, let's see if where is he? See if we could get a word with Malai Radman. Malai, you got the copy, bud?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, what's up?
Well, just trying to survive at this point, huh?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing all race. I've just been listening to music and trying to stay calm and just riding around.
What kind of music you listen to?
Acoustic. Gotta be slow to calm my brain.
Good choice. Yeah.
Elevator music.
There you go.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much what you want to listen to at Martinsville to stay calm because, man, we've been hearing these guys having a lot of tempers tonight. Well, how's the track conditions? How's the car out there?
It's my first cup race ever at this track, so I been learning the entire time, and it's not that difficult to get around this place when everyone's driving crazy, so you just kind of take it easy, and track is fine, car is fine. I'm just trying to bring home a top 10 and get on out of here.
All right. Well, best of luck to you for the rest of the race. We'll let you go and listen to some music again, and hopefully you survive for the rest of it. Still got a handful of laps left to go.
Well, everybody's made a pit stop. They can make it from here, and we're going to have about 41 to go when they get the green.
Listening to music, calm music at Martinsville, that's probably a good idea to keep your temper down.
True, very true.
I've never heard anybody listen to music in the middle of a race. That's a first. Here we go.
Back. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and look at that. Zoltan actually didn't fall asleep on that restart.
Yeah, he read Femi's throttle pedal right there.
Oh, these two are tight coming off the corner.
Oh, my gosh. Zoltan wants to get up there and lead a lap. I don't know if he's going to do it. He's got the run here. Coming out of the corner, I think he's going to have enough. And he does lead that lap.
He did lead that lap. But they're still side by side for the lead. Very tight off the corner. Man, Femi is trying so hard to keep them away from side by side.
Yeah, Zoltan bounces off the wall there, but...
caution's out.
Uh-oh. Caden Henry again.
Let's see. That's Caden Henry.
Yeah. Let's see what happened here to Caden. That car's already destroyed. I mean, it's got no front end or no back end on it. Wow, I almost got into the slide job in front of Terrell Baker. Let's see what happens here now. Oh, and Terrell gets into the back of him.
Yeah, he did.
That sends him around.
Barely, too. It wasn't much contact, but that did send Caden Henry around. And does not hit anything that time. But how about Zoltan Herzeg taking over the race lead?
Yes, sir.
And guess who parked it for the rest of the race, Rudy? Tommy Gossett. That's probably a good idea for him. The night he's had.
Yeah. Well, that's going to hurt him in the points, though. He was 5th in the points coming into tonight, and that's going to hurt him real bad.
How about, you know who's always a good interviewer? TCB. How about let's get him up in the booth for a little bit?
There you go. We got to get our yeehaw.
All right.
Hey, Terrell Baker, got the copy? Oh.
Hello.
Hi. So, what's been going on, man? You turned a couple people around in tonight's race.
Listen, I feel like Brian Vickers right now. I'm having Vickernism.
Vickernism.
Well, you got to slow it down a little bit, man.
Slow down, schmo down. You know what I'm saying, man? We're at the paperclip. Everybody's angry. Everybody's happy. I'm happy, to be honest with you. On my screen, I never dumped Caden. And I did dump Tommy Gossett. I know he's out of the race, but shout out to you, Tommy. I'm sorry for dumping you. But listen, I've been running top 10 somehow all race. We're staying here. I'm finishing in the top 10. You have my word, unless I end up over the fence eating a hot dog or something.
The one word I don't agree with is on your screen. Come on, that's got to be an excuse, right?
Oh, Joe, no. Look at the replay, bro.
Oh, we have, and you've definitely made contact.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
Okay, that at least you apologize, so
it was
we
just
forgive
a love
you.
tap.
Yeah, it was just a love tap, maybe a little bit too hard, but I get it. So you're about to go back green. How's the race been to you overall?
Well, as you can tell, it's been pretty rough. Looking at my front end, it's been a rough race, but hopefully we're gonna be in a special place at the end of this race.
All right, well, survive for the rest of it. Can we get a quick yeehaw before we let you go?
Yep, I'm gonna shout out my girl real quick and everybody watching.
There you go. All right, survive, man.
All right.
Oh my God.
The Martinsville hot dog. Those are pretty good. All right, here we go. Oh, and Zoltan takes off pretty well. How about Zoltan late in this race? He's found something.
Yeah, he's figured it out. You know, he's coming off of that high from winning last week there at Texas, and making that move up through the middle like that on guys that had older tires, and just slingshotting past all of them. Man, that was just an amazing finish. He's riding on that high right now.
Well, he's definitely riding on that high for sure, as he's kind of pulling away just a tad bit from Femi. But you also got Jason Jacoby and Justin Lisby ready to make something happen. I guarantee you Justin Lisby is so happy to get those 4 fresh tires because he was dropping back like a rock just a few minutes ago. But he's back up to 4th, trying to still get a decent result out of it.
And he might just pull out a surprise on us there, because we know Justin's very good at these short tracks. Very good. I think he's just really been having trouble with dealing with the tires falling off here tonight. So I don't know. We'll see as they get more and more laps wound down here, and more laps added onto them, laps that he's already ran. We'll see what he can do.
30 laps to go. Zoltan the race leader, Femi 2nd, Jacoby 3rd, Lisby 4th, and Darling rounding out the top 5. Can Zoltan Herzeg hold Femi a lap off, or can Femi find a way to get back by him? Or are we going to have another caution, which would not surprise me.
Nope.
What comes first?
I got to say something here. Falkingham up to 12th.
Yeah. Trying
He's
to
making the best of it.
Trying to see if he could get into that top 10 before this race is over.
Well, I did want to point out one thing here before we go to the end of this race. John Barry's new paint job on that car. Wow. He said that's his
very nice
paint job.
Very nice.
It is. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it better than the yellow one he ran last week. That's pretty awesome.
Well, how about a battle in front of him, though? How about Jared Darling and Bobby Cheney side by side?
Yeah.
For that seventh spot. I'm sorry.
Heating up big time. Bobby comes from 18th, and now that he's inside the top 10, he's wanting to stay there.
I tell you what. Oh, look at this. Femi Olat got to run off the corner, and here he goes on the inside of Zoltan for the lead.
Yeah, I think Femi's got the...
Oh, and Zoltan gets sideways off the corner. I don't think there was contact. I think that just Zoltan just got sideways off the corner.
Yeah, he didn't want Femi to pass him, and I think he just got back in the throttle just a little too quick right there.
Yeah, but... and the caution is out.
Caution. Yep. Elijah Gracia going around.
Oh, and Jared Darling around.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, he was having a good run, too.
Let's see what happened here to Elijah.
Well, it all got started, actually, with Jared Darling.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Hey, I'm up here on Jared then. Hey, he's with Bobby Cheney.
On their three wide.
Oh, they didn't make contact, but almost. Yeah, Jared was trying to recover from that because he was trying to keep it off of Bobby Cheney, but he was also battling with Ariotti, and there were three wide. He did bounce off of him. Oh, and he collected Ariotti into it.
Oh, man, and hard into the inside wall goes the two of them.
Yeah.
And with Elijah Gracia, he just lost it off the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. Those two were having a good run tonight. You know, I noticed at this racetrack, Rudy, I know this track doesn't have lights, but the sun is going down a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
So this race needs to end before it actually gets dark here.
Well, we got about 22 to go at the line, so they should be able to knock it out here in a few more minutes, hopefully.
Well, this gives Zoltan Herzeg another opportunity to do something with Femi Olat. Man, he was sideways off turn 2 big time, and that was a good save by him. That could have been really bad.
Well, I don't know if we'll make your 22 cautions, but we might make 20. It's 17 right now.
Oh, man, I tell you what, that's still a lot of cautions. Probably, probably a little bit more than we hoped for. Of course, it is Martinsville. Hopefully, we have a lot less cautions for next week's race. I would hope so at Pocono.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because after... Yeah, go ahead.
This is like it's like I was going to say, this is kind of like a flat Bristol, half mile. But
yep.
Bristol, got a lot of banking in it and makes it a lot better racing. But this is a flat track out here and dealing with the throttle management and brake management.
Well, we do got Pocono next week, but in 2 weeks, we also got Canadian Tire, so road course race in 2 weeks as well. So we got a half mile tonight, 2.5 mile next week, and a road course the following week. So we got a different variety of tracks coming up, so which I like.
Yep, that's a good mixture. Yeah, I can't wait for that track. That's going to be awesome. Canadian Tire, Mosport.
Should be a good race. I don't think we've ever broadcasted a race up in Canadian Tire, so that should be a good one.
Yeah, I did quite a few seasons ago, I think in the trucks, when they were in the trucks. All right, here we go, back to green.
There's going to be 19 to go. How about Femi to the inside, Zoltan on the outside? Now, when does Femi go is the question. We shall see. We've been seeing him take off in turn 3 quite a few times, just like that. Here we go.
Wow, look at Lisenby right in there.
Green flag, green flag.
Herzeg almost blew that chance right there to hold on to second.
Yeah, he did. Almost. But, oh, man, he got to the back bumper of Femi. He is not... The patience have run out for sure.
Oh, yeah. Definitely no patience left. Scott Rambler into 4th.
Yeah, Scott Rambler 4th. Malad Radman into the top 5. Terrell Baker 6th. So, and how about Cody Miller? We have not really mentioned his name at all. He's up to 8th, about to get passed by John Berry right now for 8th.
Well, he's been another one that's been bounced around like a ping pong ball.
Oh, trouble tonight. Back there.
Yep, I see it. I'm trying to make out who it was. I seen it, but
I saw it too. I just couldn't quite make out who it was too.
just, I think might have been Justin Gable, maybe. I'm not sure.
Oh, Ariotti.
Ariotti? Okay. Well, they're going 3 and 4 wide back here. Oh my gosh. He's on the outside. Him and Jacoby. And Falkingham. Oh man, I don't know. Falkingham goes to the inside. And I lost him there for a minute, but it looks to me like, wow, that was really close right there.
Wow.
Anthony Emery, maybe.
It was with him and Justin Gable.
Okay. Oh, yes,
Yep.
it was. And he got into Jared Darling,
Oh,
too.
man. And those two were involved in the last incident together.
Oh, my. Oh, there's going to be 2 guys there right now that are not going to be happy campers tonight.
Oh, as a matter of fact, Ariotti actually took a shot in the back of Jared Darling after that incident, too. So, yeah, Ariotti not happy with Jared Darling, which, you know, to be honest with you, I don't know if you can really blame that on Jared Darling. He had nothing to do with the beginning of that. It seemed like Ariotti pulled down in front of Justin Gable, and Gable was the one that turned him around. So, I don't know.
Well, we've
Caution.
lost 3 drivers. James Coulibaly, Nate Stewart, and Tommy Gossett.
I'm surprised it's not even more drivers we lost. The way
Yeah.
this race been going.
Well, we got a lot of them many laps down, though. Tom Mercier lap down. Ariotti's a lap down now. Coulibaly 12 laps down. Nate Stewart 25 laps down. We still got 23 drivers on the lead lap.
All right. For these 2 front runners or anybody else behind Femi, Femi's got to get a good restart here. Because, I mean, I don't feel like this is going to be the last caution, but just in case, Zoltan cannot be sleeping on this restart either. He's got to make sure he times it perfect with Femi Olai, like he did on a couple restarts ago.
Yeah. Now, we do have 3 green-white checkers here tonight.
Yes, sir. We do.
So, I have to remember that.
Well, they will go back green with 11 laps to go. Here we go. Oh man, Femi.
And Justin, oh my gosh, look at Justin.
They're side by side for second. Liza B underneath Zoltan.
The yellow flag is
Oh, big crash back there. Justin Gable upside down.
Oh my gosh.
And Jared Darling was the first one that got turned around.
Well, I'm riding on board here with Justin Gable because we got to see him go upside down here.
Yeah, oh man.
Oh man, these guys, I bet you they can't wait till tonight's over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look. Oh, right there. Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
my gosh.
And that is a wild ride at a half-mile racetrack at Martinsville. Upside down. After contact with Jared Darling.
Yeah, and Anthony Emery, I do believe that was the 2 that...
Yes.
Yeah, they were 3 wide there for a split second. Golly, man.
That's a wild ride. I mean, who would have thought we'd see a car upside down in Martinsville?
That's caution number 19. With the green-white checkers, you might get your 22 cautions in.
Yeah. Be a good guess. Man, oh man. Crazy race tonight.
Yeah, this has been nuts. I'd like to know how many green flag laps we've had. It can't be very many.
Well, I guarantee you. How many caution laps have we had? I don't know if you have that
Oh,
stat.
yeah, I do. I forgot to look at that. 89.
So
Excuse me,
we're
89 caution laps.
almost half the race under caution.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Hoo-wee.
And
All right.
this is not the normal for these guys.
Oh, no, it's not, but it's definitely the normal for here, that's for sure. Well,
I mean, we went Phoenix 2 weeks ago, caution free for 150 laps. You know, that just showed you that these guys can do it, you know? Just tonight's has been tough.
now, we will have a restart with 5 laps to go, but remember, chat, we do have 3 attempts at green, white checkers, so if a caution comes out anytime before the white flag lap, we will go into overtime, and we have 3 attempts at it. If we make it to the white flag, the checker flag will be the next flag to end the race. But they gotta make it to the white flag for no more cautions. But I feel, Rudy, we're gonna have another caution, and we're gonna go into overtime.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. I thought
we were gonna have a restart with 5 to go. It looks like we're gonna have a restart with 4 to go.
Yeah, we'll see at least one more caution, no doubt. Everybody's getting pretty rambunctious out there right now.
It would surprise me if we don't. Now, even if we do go all the way up to 3 attempts at a green-white checker, and then a caution comes out then before the white flag, then it would be an actual caution that will end the race. But hopefully we don't get to that point. We're about to go back green with 4 to go. All right, let's watch Femi. What does he do? What about Zoltan? There we go. Green flag back in the air. Oh, it's Zoltan! Spins the tires!
No.
And Justin Liza be involved!
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness. Zoltan Herzeg, not a mistake all night long. And he spins the tires on the restart, a little bit too hard on the gas, and it collected Justin Lizenby.
Oh, my. Let's go back and check this out. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. This changes everything. I think that just opens the door for Femi Olatu.
And this will be the first green-white checkered attempt. Okay, right here. He was hard on the throttle. Boy, and he really, when he come out of that corner, that car was already out of condition.
Oh, and just comes down right in front of Justin Lizenby, and both of them went hard into the inside wall.
And Lizenby hit it. Oh, my gosh. I mean, it lifted the whole car off the ground. I think Zoltan might be all right to finish the race. He's probably, he's coming into pit road. I don't know if that was a good call or not, but
I probably way too much damage. Probably the toes knocked out of it. Who knows?
I think I would have just stayed out there and ran whatever I had.
Well, look at this lineup now. Of course, this is the first attempt at a green-white checkered. How about Scott Rambler second, Malad Radman third, Bobby Chaney fourth, Terrell Baker fifth, John Barry sixth. We got some new contenders here, Rudy.
Yes, sir.
Do they have anything for Femi Olat?
Yeah, you got with the guys from the back of the field. I mean, Malad Radman. I mean, wow, man. Coming from 23rd to running in third. Bobby Chaney from 18th to 4th. Where was Scott Rambler? He started 10th. John Barry from 24th to 6th. Good night.
Now we have went the full distance of this race, but however, we still got 3 attempts at a green-white checker. This will be the first one, so we're on lap 201. We have reached the full distance. So had it not been for the green-white checkered finishes, Femi Olat would have won this race. But it is not over yet. But I feel that this really opens the door up more for Femi Olat.
Oh, yeah, because look at the cars behind him. Everybody pretty much has some damage on the car. And He's got a little tiny bit of right front damage, but it is not affecting the speed or handling of that car whatsoever. He has been right on it.
Oh, that car's been strong all night long.
All right, so the first attempt? Yeah, first attempt at the green-white checker.
And this is the 21st caution, too.
You're hoping for one more, aren't you?
Honestly, I hope not, but the way this race is going, it wouldn't surprise me. But we do got the one to go signal here, and we're going to get the restart on lap 204. And the first attempt at a green-white checker here at Martinsville Speedway. Femi Olat the leader, Scott Ramler second, Malad Radman third, Bobby Cheney fourth, and Terrell Baker rounds up the top 5. Does anybody behind him have anything for Femi Olat, or does Femi Olat have it? Will we have another caution? The green flag's back in the air, and look at the takeoff for Femi.
Oh, Ramler.
Oh, and there was a check up there, too.
Wow.
Now they got to make it to the white flag for this race to be official.
Wow, man, I'm telling you what. Yeah, that was almost bad there. Radman almost got into the back of Scott Ramler.
Scott Ramler's there, Rudy.
Yes, he is.
White flag. We've made it to the white flag.
Excellent road course racer, but is he any match for Femi Olat?
No, Femi got off the corner really good.
Yes,
I don't think
he did.
Scott Ramler's going to get there. Well, here we go. Off of turn number 4, Femi Olat will secure his first win of the season tonight here at Martinsville Speedway.
In overtime. Wow, great job. Femi Olat winning here tonight. This is awesome. It turned out to be a decent race. 20 cautions, but wow, that was pretty amazing. That was pretty amazing, man. All right, well, folks, we'll get these guys up here. I'm sure they're all thankful this race is over, but we'll get them up here and talk to them. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Femi Olat. Congratulations on that win. Did you ever think that this race was going to get over with?
No, I didn't. To be honest, I was like, at lap 180 something. I asked how many green my checkers do we have. They said 3. I just let out the biggest sigh ever. It was like especially when Zoltan's side by side with me, because when Justin wasn't P2, that's when I had worries, because I was counting Justin down, and Zoltan was the only person who, when he got side by side, would start ahead of me, which I got annoyed at once, so I kind of moved him out the way to pass it. I didn't really move him, I just tapped him, and then he messed up the very next corner. So I was like, cool. And so that was the biggest challenge throughout the race. And then obviously I had to pass Justin early on because he had a stunning Q lap. Or no, Ari had the fastest Q lap, and Justin and I were just racing a lot for the early part of the race. But I didn't think it was going to finish, no.
Well, you led the most laps here tonight. You needed the points. I mean, this is really going to help you a lot in the points, because a lot of guys ahead of you did not finish well tonight. So this is going to probably boost you right up into the top 5 in points, probably 5th or 6th. But, man, I'll tell you what, we didn't think it was going to end either. Over half the race was under caution. 105 laps under caution. Good night.
Yeah,
20 cautions.
For the quality of the broadcast and the quality of the league and the people in it, that's really bad. You could say it's Martinsville. I mean, just pay attention, and I guarantee after cautions would have happened.
Yeah, it is. This is not like you guys to race like this. We know that, it just, it could have been maybe a little slick out there for some people. I know, because Joseph was asking the drivers how their car felt. Some had mixed feelings about, some guys were saying it was loose on whether the entry or something. It would go in, you'd be loose, and coming out it would be tight, and other guys saying the opposite. So, it was really kind of difficult to judge how the drivers felt out there. But Man, you pulled it off here tonight, leading the most laps and winning this race. I'm sure you guys are going to be glad to get away from this track and head to Pocono next week.
I'm not. I like the short tracks. You're talking about points. I've been in the top 5, I think, every race, and I haven't finished there in every one but like 1 or 2 because, I don't know, the racing is different. So I like the short tracks. I wish we could go to Martinsville again and again and again.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, the packages get a short track, so I'm not looking forward to Pocono. I think we could see another 15-plus caution race next week, but obviously I hope that doesn't happen.
Golly, man, a big track of Pocono? Well,
yeah,
what do you
big
think
track, big track, big draft. So
yeah, we were talking about the schedule here. You got Pocono next week, and then in 2 weeks you got to go to Mosport road course. So what's your thoughts
I'm
about
not
that?
going there. The league. Nope, the league is going to go there. I'm not. I will. Watch. Put my feet up like Alonso. Yep. Put my feet up like Alonso and sip some lemonade and watch and enjoy the show.
Hard lemonade?
Hard lemonade.
Hard lemonade. Okay. All right. Well, who you got to thank for this win, Femi?
Gotta thank you guys for broadcasting. Thanks to everybody who watches this race. Thanks to Justin Lisenby for being. It was fun. We had the same strategy all race. Whoever was leading would help the other out, kind of like that JGR thing at the short track. So that was cool. Shout out to Malad, our team, Snow Motorsports. We finished 1st and 3rd, second win of the season. And thanks to you guys again. Thanks to John Berry for the league.
All right, very good. All right, well, Femi, congrats. We'll see you next week at Pocono. I hope you're wrong about the 15-plus caution.
I hope so, too. Thank you.
All right. Joseph, you got second.
Yes, I did. Scott Ramler, second place tonight. Tell us about your race.
How did I get here? Seriously, how did I get here?
Surviving.
Oh my god, that was absolutely insane.
Well, you survived. Well, you tried to. I know you had some damage, but you were there when it counted. Zoltan Herzog, Justin Lisby had a little incident, and then you got out ahead of him, and then looked like you had one shot at Femi in a couple of laps. You almost got to his bumper, but like I said, overall, the race out there for you, second place. You pretty satisfied with that result?
Oh, absolutely. You can't walk away from this being dissatisfied. I mean, I don't think I've finished a short track race in NORC yet, so to come out here and run second, I'm pretty happy right now.
So now that you've finished second here and you finished a short track race, we expecting a win maybe next time?
I wouldn't count on it. This was a fluke. I'm just going to come straight out and say it. I missed more wrecks than I got collected in today, and I think that was the only reason I am where I am.
All right, well, what do you think about Pocono next week?
Another track I don't like very much. Hold it in the same regard as Martinsville, so hopefully we get lucky there like we did today.
All right, well, who do you got to thank for your second place tonight?
Definitely want to thank you guys at Max Speed TV for broadcasting, John Barry for putting everything on. Sim Graphics, new sponsor, got put on the car for one of my other leagues. Figured I'd run them today. Get a little bit of time in the paint. And thanks to everybody watching. That was fun to drive. I know that was a ton of cautions, so kind of sad about that, but it was definitely fun.
All right, well, good job on second place tonight. Best of luck to you next week out at Pocono.
All right, thanks, guys.
Malad Radman comes home third tonight. Malad, I guess, listening to music, staying calm, worked out because you got a top 3 finish. Tell us about your race overall. Maybe he just can't hear us because he's listening to nice, calm music. I think he rather hears that than us.
Maybe.
Malad Radman got a copy, buddy.
Can you get me now?
Yeah,
jeez.
there we go. We got you.
Yeah, you guys know my team speak. Like, it's for some reason the key button doesn't work. Sometimes I have to go into the tools and reset it for some reason. It's annoying.
All right. Well, like I said, it seemed like the calm music and being calm out there on the racetrack helped you a lot because you got a top 3 finish. So tell us about your race out there.
Yeah, I don't deserve it, but I just try to stay out as much. I was never in that much trouble. There was like one wreck I was involved in, but other than that, I mean, you just stay patient. It's not really about speed at this track, at least on iRacing it isn't. It's just keep the car clean and just bide your time, and everyone around you will just fall by the wayside. So that literally happened with 10 laps to go when I saw second and third wreck, and I wasn't expecting that. So I was expecting to come home like 5th or 6th, which I was perfectly happy with. Instead, we get 3rd, and so that's good. I know we head to, I think, one more short track and then like a road course and then Talladega after this. So the road course I'm gonna suck at. Talladega, anything can go. So just want to get some points in there. I know I already have the win, so I think I'm good there. But just having fun. It was a fun race. I didn't end up recording this one because I just wanted to relax and, like I said, listen to music and just chill. So it was. I know the quality of the race. I mean, I could tell just by what was going on. Probably wasn't that enjoyable to watch because half the race was under caution. But really nothing we could do about that. I mean, it's just you gotta drive with your head on and just be patient. And we don't do that a lot anymore in iRacing with the full throttle packages and stuff. So it's a little bit out of the ordinary. And but it was a good race, and well, for me at least. And I'll gladly take home the top 3.
Now, you guys will be heading to Pocono next week. What is your expectations out there?
Haven't been there in this package, so I'm expecting it to require a little bit of skill because I think turn 1 and turn 3 especially, we have to back off, and I don't know how much we're going to have to back off, but we'll have to back off a little bit, so that'll spread the field out, I think. Which means if I could get another top 10, maybe top 5, I'll be pretty happy with it.
All right, Malad, good job on 3rd place. Anybody you got to thank for the 3rd place tonight?
I want to thank you guys for broadcasting. You guys do an incredible job, you and Rudy.
Thank you.
So thank you guys for broadcasting. Revan, obviously, for the league, John running the league. I know he's probably going to have some words with everyone about the 100 and something laps of caution, but we got to work on that. Good job to Femi on winning. Good old teammate. I know he's probably the fastest in here, so I'm glad to have him on there. And I knew he'd bring home the win, so I wasn't worried about that. And just thanks to all my friends in here that I can come in here and race and have some fun. So, like, you know, Revan, Jared, Femi, you, Joseph, whenever you want to get your butt in the car, and all the other guys in here that I like to enjoy racing with. And obviously, thanks to everyone on the YouTube channel. I didn't record this one again, so you're not going to see it on YouTube, so sorry about that, but I just wanted to take a little break from having to focus on the recording side of things during a race. So thank you everyone on the YouTube channel for always supporting and watching, and thank you guys for watching this stream as well and supporting Max Speed TV. So I'm going to go eat and relax.
All right, Malad, again, good job on 3rd place tonight. See you out there in Pocono next week.
Thank you. Take care, Joseph. You too, Rudy.
You too. All right, let's run down through the final results here. Femi Olat comes home with the win. Scott Rambler finishing 2nd. Rod Radman 3rd. Bobby Chaney with a top 5 finisher finishing 4th. And Terrell Baker, he said he was going to stay inside that top 10 there at the end of the race. And by golly, he did it. I'm telling you, good job for him. So top 5.
He did better, top 5 for sure.
Yeah. John Barry finishes 6th. Daniel Falkingham comes home 7th. Jason Jacoby 8th. Anthony Emery 9th, and Cody Miller. Wow, look at Cody up to the top 10.
Elijah Gracia will finish 11th tonight. Taylor Fry 12th. Caden Henry 13th. Sean Williams 14th. Matt Homo will round out the top 15. Then you got Spencer Owens 16th. Patrick Colby 17th. Tony Hilbrands will round up 18th. Justin Lizaby had a strong car all race long. Got him involved in that late race crash with Zoltan Herzog. He will end up 19th tonight. And Scott Schuer will round out the top 20.
All right, Ariati 21st. Tom Mercier 22nd. Zoltan Herzog, our points leader. That's not good to finish back in 23rd there, Zoltan. Sorry, but man, that was a tough race for you. Tough break. Jared Darling 24th. Man, he had a great run here today, too. Thought maybe he was going to pull out a win. Justin Gable Man, ping pong ball out there for him tonight, 25th. James Coulibaly, 26th. Nate Stewart, 27th. And the main ping pong ball out there tonight, Tommy Gossett, finishing 28th. Golly. I feel bad for Tommy. Bad race for him tonight. All right, well, congratulations again to Femi Olat. Joseph, thank you for helping. Appreciate it very much, buddy. And we'll be back tomorrow night for your broadcast, so that's going to be fun, too. All right, well, folks, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.